don't forget it. It's this thing called life. Gotta wake up and be grateful for a new day. Gotta be confident, love yourself, don't worry about what they say.
Hey y'all, what's good? I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what's not. This is your girl Sweet Tea, and I have some messages for you guys for the day. But first, as always, I'm going to welcome Spirit in, and then we will get into your messages. Holy Spirit, the pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Ashe. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. Let me get this together. What the heck just happened? That is so aggy. Okay, I don't know why this keeps being weird, but okay. Alright, so there could be something significant about the name Grant. Someone could be receiving a grant. You could have applied for one, or maybe you need to apply for a grant, but someone could just go by that name. You could also be being granted something, so it does not have to be like a grant. It could be, you know, maybe property, or I'm also kind of getting like someone could be going through like an adoption process, or this could be something as it pertains to like your business. You could be being granted you know, certification, or I don't know, there's something to do with like property and whatnot. Okay. The crazy part about it is I'm also kind of thinking that it makes me think of Grant Hill. Someone could go have the last name Hill, or there could be something significant about the his wife Tamia, and like that song she has that's really popular that became like the summer hit. I think maybe not this past summer, but the summer before last, and everybody learned the line dance and all that. You guys could be doing that line dance somewhere, or you could be, because I'm also getting, okay, so I'm getting marriage with this. Someone could be getting married. This could be something that is going to be like a major part of the ceremony, like not the actual wedding, but the reception. There could be something just, you know, significant about that song during the reception. Like maybe just everybody gets up and does the line dance and just has a ball. Or there could be something silly that happens, like, you know, you got that one family member that's like overly drunk and they're out there trying to do the dance and falling everywhere and whatever. I don't know. But there could be something significant about that, because that's what's coming to me. There's also something significant about honey as well. Someone could go by this nickname, because I'm getting for someone, like you could be a grandmother, but you don't like that term specifically. So you could call yourself honey, okay? Or there's just something about someone being very sweet, okay? The color lime green, yellow, or just green, like evergreen green, could be significant as well. Also teal. I am also getting something about a beach, so some of you guys could be taking a vacation soon and enjoying these different colors. You could be wearing like a lime green bathing suit, or some of you guys could be going to Jamaica, because those colors kind of make me think of Jamaica as well, the yellow and the green or whatever. But yeah, something about those colors, as well as a beach, as well as you guys could definitely be going on a vacation, okay? There's also something significant about like an older guy so seasoned male, that may dress younger, you know, could wear tracksuits, or like the what do you call those? Like, so y'all know, like the young people, and I mean, if you want young people, the heck, take it what it is. They wear like the I was about to say embellished, but like the bedazzled jeans or whatever. But yeah, there could be something significant about that. there could be something significant about like when you show up to a certain space. It's something about you having a magnetic energy. When you show up to certain places, you can get there, there's nobody there. Okay. And if there is, there's 1, 2, 3 people, right? It's not really anybody there. Next thing you know, you look up, here comes everybody, like a lot of people. Okay. So this could be at the gas station. Say you pull up, not really anybody there. You pull up, you park, go inside, pay for your gas, get you some snacks, whatever. As you get ready to walk out, here comes all the pumps are full. It's a bunch of people pulling up to park to walk in. And I mean, that's just a random example, but wherever this is, okay. This could even be like the movies. Like, say you decide, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go to the movie theater. You get there, there's not really anybody there, so you're excited because you're like, okay, cool, I'm gonna just sit wherever because nobody's really here. Next thing you know, you look up, all these people are coming, and you're like, dang it, I gotta go to my assigned seat. Something like that. Okay, that's just an example. There's also something about, there could be like a random change in something, and it's not like a bad thing. It's just like maybe something was set or scheduled a certain way, and then like last minute it changes. And I don't feel like there's like pressure or anything bad on your end. It could be, on someone else's end, right? Like maybe someone's like scheduled with you and they're like, hey, we're gonna meet on this day at this time, blah blah blah. Or someone's like, hey, I'm gonna pick you up, da 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 da, and then like last minute they call you, like, hey, so something happened, my car's doing something weird, so I'm just gonna have such and such come pick you up, and then we'll meet at my place and then we'll leave. Or just whatever it is, right? It's something minor. It's not like something that's like traumatic or anything that sets you back. Now, I mean, it could like possibly add a little time to your schedule, possibly, but I don't really think that's the thing. Definitely something about the sea. There's definitely something about maritime law. There's definitely something about someone could be in the Navy. Someone could be I was about to say Marine, but that really wasn't what was tying into what I was saying, but for some reason that was coming to me. But more so, somebody could be in the Navy, or there just could be something significant about the Navy. You guys could be hearing something in the mainstream news about something with a ship, or something with the Navy, or something dealing with maritime law. But yeah, someone's name initials could start with either of these letters, or these letters could be within someone's name, but E, A, or S. Okay. There's also something significant about an expo. Okay, so you guys could be being like a vendor at some type of expo, or there just could be like a very significant expo this year that because I'm getting something about something being fruitful for you. So if you do decide to become a vendor or something at some type of expo or carnival or some type of conference or festival or something of that nature, it can be very fruitful for you. So if you've been kind of like on the edge about like, I don't really know how I want to do it because I got to pay this and I got to set up my booth and I got to do this and I got to have all, you know what I'm saying? It's something about like maybe you're just kind of trying to talk yourself out of it. Don't do that. Go ahead, make whatever investments you need to make. Okay, get your stuff stocked and all your cute banners and all that fun stuff, and be sure to do it. Okay, because it can be very fruitful for you. And even if it's not like a thing about like you making all these sales, it's going to be fruitful for you in the way of networking and the partnerships or new friendships that you could be coming into by attending this thing, because it's something about like you could end up like, say you don't have someone who you really get to talk a lot of business with, or if you do, it's very baseline, but this could like usher in this new connection for you that can be really long lasting, but not only long lasting, just very resourceful, and someone who actually gets you, someone who's like open to you know, your ideas, and they have suggestions for you, or they have certain resources for you, or they have certain connections and people they would like to link you with, because they're like, oh, you know what, well, I'm in this industry, but hey, I know a lot of people that are in your industry. I would love to connect you with these people so that you can, you know, advance yourself or get tips or, you know, whatever. So there's also something about like a fruit tray, or like a charcuterie board, or like some type of something where there's like fruit and like different, like almonds and pecans and cashews and things like that. So maybe you're making like some type of, I don't know, some type of blend to snack on. You could be doing this yourself, like prepping for the week for you and your kids to have snacks or something. You could be buying like really big bags of like raisins and cranberries and almonds and, you know, all the different nuts and whatnot, and bagging it up so that you can make it easy and make sure that your kids have a good healthy snack while they're at school or something like that. There's also something about this is something minor, because I don't get an energy of it being like something like a huge deal, but this is something like I don't know why that just happened. Oh my gosh. Like something could be a little off center. It could even be like a picture in your house. It could be crooked or something, and it like, you look up and it just bothers you. Like you could have OCD possibly or something, or just, you know, a slight case of it. I don't know. Or this could just be something dealing with someone, like, or just somewhere you go and you just keep noticing something and it bothers you, so you feel this need to fix it. You're like, okay, I gotta fix this because it's getting on my nerves. But I don't know, there's just something about something being a little off center, and you actually like either speaking up to fix it, because like maybe you have to go tell somebody like, hey guys, you know, I just happen to notice that that's a little crooked. You guys have somebody that can go fix it? Or yeah, I don't know, something along the lines of that. There's also something about needing to have the release. Some of you guys have been really just carrying a lot, holding on to a lot. You could be someone who, you know, you're very optimistic. You don't like to dwell on things long. You don't like to be the sourpuss or the pessimistic person, or, you know, the person who's always sitting around spewing out negative things. You're just like the complete opposite. Or at least this is something you've been working towards. But there's something about like, there's a need for you to just kind of let out a good cry. Just to release. It's something about you've been bottling up a lot for quite some time. And it could just be possibly due to the fact that, hell, you probably feel like you don't have the time to even have a moment for yourself to take a good cry. But there's just something about like having a good release, because there's a good outcome that will happen from this release. It's almost like this. It's gonna open up more room for you to receive things, okay? Because this could even be like, spirit is like, they know what you got going on, they know you've been holding it all, but they're like edging you, like to, like, just let it out, would you please? It's like, and I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it's almost like they're waiting for you to just let it out, like to cry. They're like, just cry and dag on it, like just get it out, because they know that you're holding on to a lot. And in you crying, it's almost like also your tears are permission for them to act in certain ways for you. It's like, it's almost like, okay, like say when you guys have like a passed on loved one, whether it's your mother, your father, your grandparents, whoever, someone who loves you dearly, someone that you're very close with and they passed on. It could even be a cousin or whoever, right? Someone that's like your goon, your person. They love you, you love them, real heavy. No question about it. It's like, because I'm getting energy, like even if you're a man, this passed on level, because this can even be like somebody's brother. It's like they know that you know, maybe you guys were taught to not cry and to be hard and to be, you know, to be tough and all these things. And like, man, just let it out, bro. Like, just go ahead and let it out. I'm waiting on you to let it out, because that's my permission to go hard on your behalf. It's something like that. And as soon as you drop one single tear, it's like you know, when people run track, there can be something significant about someone running track as well. Maybe you have in your past, or maybe you have kids that are running track, or you could be doing that now. It's like when they get ready to run track and they have to shoot the gun. When they shoot the gun, that gives them the go. You know, it's like it's time to go. When as soon as they hear that pow, run. You know, it's like that for your spirit team. It's like as soon as your tears drop, as soon as they come trickling down your face, it's like pow, and they just get to go in on your behalf in whatever way that is. Whether that's helping you in your finances, whether that's tearing up a few things on your behalf because maybe you've been holding back from, you know, doing what you feel the need to do, but not acting on it because you know that there could be outcomes and consequences that aren't in your favor. Is there something there also about like spirit being upset because you could have been given permission numerous times to kind of crash out on a few people, places, and things, but there's something about you just wanting to not create another level of karma for yourself. And they're like, oh my gosh, we get it, but we're giving you permission. And you're like, nope, I'm not falling for it. Not gonna happen. Not gonna get me. And so it's like they're like, okay, forget it. They're not gonna crash out. It's just what it is. They're trying to do their best, and don't get me wrong, they're very happy that like they love this about you. So this is why they're just about to go that much harder for you, because it's like, dang, they wanted to crash out for 10 minutes and, you know, go cuss somebody out or go tear up some stuff. It's like they really have changed, and they're happy and proud about that for you. So now they're about to cut up on your behalf. So if people have done you wrong, or if your finances have been off, or people stolen from you, or whatever it is, it's even if like people have been seeing you in a certain way, this could be totally transforming the way that they see you. This could be them really starting to begin to see you for, you know, how source sees you, how your angels see you, right? And in a different light. This could even be for, like, say you had a lot of people who projected upon you because, you know, there could be something about you that triggers people, you know, when they first initially meet you. And now it's like the energy is going to shift, where these same people are now having to look inward at themselves because, you know, it's like, okay, well, why did I even feel like that about this person in the first place? Like, they never really even did anything to me. Some of these people are people who don't even know you. So they're like, well, I don't even know this person. Like, why would I even come to these conclusions about this person that I have no idea? It's like they're starting to see that their initial judgments of you were very inaccurate. They came from a space in themselves that were, you know, was just an unhealthy place. So yeah, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. There's also something significant about a short pixie cut. Maybe you just got your hair cut, or maybe you're considering getting like a cute pixie cut. There's also something about the upkeep of that. So this also be something about like really taking the time to think hard about a certain decision that you're making when it comes to your hair. If you are a female, and you don't have to be a female, you can be a dude, so, you know, hey, take the energy as it is. But there's something about like if you were thinking long and hard about cutting your hair, just be mindful of the upkeep factor beyond making this certain change, okay? Because a lot of people don't really pay attention or acknowledge the fact that pixie cuts, short hairstyles, things like that, they do become costly to maintain. Now if you're someone who can do your own hair, that's totally different. Then you ain't got to really worry about it, right? But if you're someone who you are going to need to go to a beautician, and you're someone who you like to keep it up and have it looking nice and not just slick down all the time, then you're going to need to keep that in mind as well, because you're going to be visiting your beautician a lot more as soon as you cut it, okay? This could also be for someone who maybe you just did this, you just recently cut it, you didn't think about any of that, and now that's kind of how you're feeling, like, dang, like, didn't think about this part. Like when you go to bed, like say you went and got it done, it's real cute, it's all styled and curled and whatever, and then you went to bed and you woke up and it's just like, what happened? You could be someone who sleeps really hard too. So maybe you're trying to find a new way to wrap your hair, or finding a new way to sleep, or yeah, I don't know, something about that. Okay. There's also something about someone could have been dealing with a kid that was kind of being bullied at school. So you could be having some talks with teachers, principals. You could be considering moving your child from that school to a whole new school. Some of you guys could even be like so frustrated to the extent where you're feeling the need to just move to a whole new state, just because you're like over it. You feel like maybe just it's the state as a whole. You're like, you know what? No, the people here are crappy. You know, like if they don't know how to raise their kids with morals and manners and being understanding of the kids or something like that. There also could be something about having a child that has like some type of autism as well. So yeah, someone could also be a comedian, or you could be aspiring to do so. So you could be, you know, in the starting phases of it. Like, here's the thing. I'm also getting from one specific person. You can be someone who you've been in a certain industry for quite some time now. I'm more so speaking to the comedians, but this does not have to be specific to comedians. This could be whatever industry you're in, okay? You could have been doing your thing for quite some time, but you haven't really seen the payoff. And 21/11 just passed, so we have 111. But so it's like you haven't really expanded in the way that you wanted to, you know. And so it's like now there's like this new beginning where you're going to start seeing or receiving like more praise or more recognition, or people are going to start knowing your name, or your reels and whatever are going to start catching views, and people are going to start knowing your name. You're like, oh, you know, and then you're going to start being like referred, you may start being referred to certain comedy specials, or your name could be getting in the doors of you know, headliners, like, you know, high star comedians, you know. But yeah, there's something about that. Okay. There's also something significant about, you could be an actor or actress, something about taking on a role that you probably generally wouldn't take. Whether this is like a small role, or it's just a role that kind of conflicts with your personal thoughts, beliefs, I don't know. Definitely be sure to use your discernment. Let me just say that for sure, because I'm very big on that. What's the word I want to use? Yeah, I'm take that as you will, okay? Just be sure to use your discernment, okay? But there is a possibility that if you take on a role that say is less pay than what you would generally get paid, this role could be just something that will have a domino effect. It's like you do this one role, and then it just kind of just leads into a bunch of other things where then you can get whether it's higher than what you generally are getting paid, or it's just you getting what you normally get paid beyond that, and it's just multiplied, right, by the different movies or acts or whatever. Like, example, say you play this one role, they tell you, oh, it's just one season. We don't really know if it's gonna, you know, go past this season. We don't have that great of high expectations, but we're going to take the risk anyway. And next thing you know, this show turns into something that lasts multiple seasons, right? So then boom, there you are getting multiple checks for quite some time, right? But yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope that it was helpful for you guys. I do need to throw out my disclaimers because I did not, so it's kind of crazy because I'm throwing them in at the end, but hey, there's that. Do know that bits and pieces of this message could apply to you, if not the full message. So definitely use your discernment. If it is yours, receive it to be so. If it does not flow, let it go. And listen, y'all, please, oh please, okay? Do yourself and your girl a favor by clicking the like button and leaving a comment down below so that the video can circulate out into the algorithm, and so that I can continue to send you guys these downloads. and so that other individuals can get their downloads as well, so that you guys can continue to progress moving forward with the information that you need from source. But yeah, so that is it. That is all for this message, and I hope that it was helpful. I will holla at y'all later. All right, see ya.
Don't forget it. It's this thing called life. Gotta wake up and be grateful for a new day. Gotta be confident, love yourself. Don't worry about what they say. It's this thing called life. It's this thing called life. Gotta keep your head